We have a very special guest in class today at Long Island High School for the Arts, thanks to the team at Yousician. Please give a warm welcome for Mr. Phil Collen.
Hey, welcome.
Okay, so good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to this very special master class. We have a very special guest in class today at Long Island High School for the Arts, thanks to the team at Yousician. Our guest today is an extremely accomplished guitarist and musician. His sound is instantly recognizable. His extensive career includes playing on hit songs and touring the world with the legendary band Def Leppard. In 2018, Mr. Collen joined Joe Satriani and John Petrucci for the G3 tour. In 2019, he was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame with Def Leppard. We are so fortunate to welcome Phil Collen into our learning space today. I want to give a special thanks to Yousician for hosting. Please give a warm welcome for Mr. Collen.
Nice, thanks. Hey.
My name is Mark.
Sounds great when you say it like that. Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, Petrucci and Satriani. It's very cool. Yeah. Can everyone see this guitar? Can you all see both hands and stuff? Is it all good?
Yeah.
All good.
So we were wondering, I think, would it be possible for you to play for us to
Absolutely,
get this
yeah. Here we go. Looking like a bomb, baby, come and get it on. Living like a lover with a red iPhone. Looking like a tramp, like a video bam. Demolition woman, can I be your man, your man? Yeah. Wrestling like a guy, like a fish you didn't like. Take you like a baby, come on now. Sometimes, anytime, sugar is sweet. Little miss, innocent, sugar me. Yeah. Yeah. Take a bottle, shake it up, break the bubble, bring it up, pour some sugar on me, in the name of love, pour some sugar on me, I can't get enough, pour your sugar on me, come on, find me up, I'm high, stick and sweet, from my head to my feet, yeah. Take the bottle, shake it up, break the bubble, bring it up, pour some sugar on me, in the name of love, pour some sugar on me, come on, find me, oh, pour your sugar on me, I can't get enough, I'm hot, stick and sweet, from my head to my feet, yeah.
Yay. Awesome.
Oh, it's
great.
Second and lead vocal, it's like, it's a lot of breath, so yeah.
It'd be cool if we had some of our guitar students play for you now.
Please do, yes, absolutely.
All right, so I think the first guitar student we're gonna have is Dylan, and he's also gonna play some parts of Pour Some Sugar on Me.
Perfect, okay, cool.
Hi. That was awesome. Thank you. I don't know how I'm going to follow up to that, but I'm going to give it a try.
Cool. Very cool. Right on. Yeah. Excellent. Can I just, I'm not critiquing or anything, I'm just as an extra little bit, especially on that intro lick, because it's kind of hard to play. Mutt Lange, our producer, he wrote that part, and he plays with his fingers, and he was into country playing. When he had that riff originally, it was like, and I couldn't do that, I couldn't even do that back then. So it's got all these little grace notes in it. I tried to kind of get like some of the stuff he was doing. So there's a constant thing, like a rhythm thing going, like a dick, and it's like there's like some extra grace notes, and when you get that in there, just even a few of them here, it doesn't have to be like the whole thing, but just a few of them, it just takes it into another place. So this is it slowed down. So it's kind of got this, it's almost a country thing originally when he done it. And I use a metal pick, and when I crank out, it just sounds different. It's kind of got a bit of it's got all those little grace notes, and you can hear them like little pickup things. So that would be cool to add into there as well. But you got it down. That's it. So good one.
Appreciate it.
No worries.
Thank you so much, Dylan. That was awesome. I feel like the grace notes, that's maybe what makes it instantly identifiable. It just sounds like you. It's one of those details.
It's a feel thing, and again, Mutt Lange was always very much into the feel and the backbeat of it. A lot of like Motown and rock and roll, blues, or whatever you want to. It all comes from that. It's like there's a snare, and it's like what you fill in between it makes it like really cool. Even if you're doing blues, if you're slowed right down, it like it. Suitcase, I bless my clothes, I bless my baby, I bless my folks. I'm down on my knees, I bless these blues. It's like if the vocal's not doing it, then the guitar and something in there just makes the feel part of it, kind of pick up a little bit. So it's always good to do them little inflections, not gratuitously, but where you can, you listen to a great funk band or something. There's stuff going off all the time. It's kind of nice to kind of use that as well.
Sounded awesome. Thank you so much. Chase, are you ready? Okay, so Chase is gonna take it away now.
Nice, well done.
Okay, cool.
Very cool. So again, just going back to the other thing, on a lot of these songs, obviously we overdub in Def Leppard like crazy amounts. It's kind of vocal counter melodies and everything, and we do that with guitars. But again, it's never gratuitously. It's like it's got to you know, the vocal, that's the person narrating. So you've actually got to be mindful of that. That's the king of the song is actually what's happening with the vocal. Obviously, unless you're playing instrumental music, but even that, you know, it's kind of important. On that part, you was obviously playing both parts at the end. You know, there's another part, you know, so, which goes along. And again, you know, what we was talking about, the feel and the rhythm and everything helps the groove kind of move along. So you got that. And you was obviously doing that as well, though. And that just comes in, I think, on the second chorus out. So yeah, absolutely, all adds to it. So it was cool that you picked up on that as well. Good stuff, yeah.
Thank you so much, Chase.
Thank you for letting me play. Really appreciate it.
Is it cool if we have one more guitarist play?
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
How about Evan?
We all good? Start going?
Yeah, go for it.
Cool. Nice stuff. Do you sing as well?
I do a fair amount of singing, but I don't call myself a singer.
It's a tip for everyone. Everyone should sing a little bit, even if you just be singing along in my case, in the car or to the radio or to whatever. It's really important to be able to get that across, because you know, you never know. A couple of buddies of mine, it was like, you know, they wanted to get into bands and everything. One could sing and one couldn't. One just open up, wide open. And it's just it just helps the guitar playing as well. It actually helps where you're coming from, what you play, where you kind of lay back and lay out of, you know, like Chuck Berry and Prince. Prince was really great at this, you know. Everyone would have to watch him, you know. He would do a thing. If he did that meant something. That means everyone had to stop or, you know, go to the end of the song. James Brown used to do it all the time. And they're really important things. So singing is all part of that. And that's actually, if you sing, you automatically start doing that. You go, wow, I wish this drummer would stop playing at this section, you know, because you go, and it teaches you to go, you know, it works better if I lay out on this bit or I play this around the vocal. It's a really important thing. So, you know, to urge everyone to, you know, to be able to sing in front of everyone, you know, just get the confidence to do that. It doesn't matter. It's just you expressing. So it's really cool. You know, I'd kind of done it when I was a kid, and then just by default, because in bands with so many vocals and that I ended up singing all the time. So it's yeah, really important. I think that everyone does that, because it just helps the art move forward. Uh-oh.
Oh, hello.
It's Jackson. Yeah, so he's 2 tomorrow. You gonna say hi? Yeah, actually, I want to show you my little my workstation, my studio, if you like. You know, I used to have a studio upstairs and stuff like that, and I don't anymore. I just this works a treat, and you can do anything like this. It sounds amazing. So, okay. Hang on. So I'll take this. Obviously, this Mac I'm holding now, that's the microphone.
Where is he?
He just ran out there.
Oh, okay.
That other way. And you know, I just got some guitars here. I've got and that's the little amp I'm playing through, a little Black Star at the moment. When I record, I go straight into the Mac. You know, I go straight into that, and I use a guitar rig.
So you do it like amp modeling?
Yeah, so I've been doing that for years as well. You know, the last Def Leppard albums, all that. I produced this album for Tesla and all the guitars. We actually done that on tour. We would go.
You do that live?
yeah, well, backstage, we'd go backstage, we'd find an empty room or a trailer or a bus or a hotel room. And we literally would do guitars. We'd go, okay, today we've got 45 minutes before someone's got a meet and greet or something. And we'd record, and you have the same sound every single day. And as long as the guitars are, you know, tuned up and all the intonations right, and they're good to go, that's the way it goes. So much fun. Because you haven't got that limited thing. I mean, when I first started, you know, you go to studios and it was expensive, and it was it took ages to get the thing going. You know, you have to mic things up and all of that. And now you just plug in, so you can actually. It's better for creating, I think. You haven't got to wait around and kind of lose the flow of that kind of thing. So it's pretty cool.
That makes sense. Do you do that when you play live too? Or are you using an amp, or are you doing like box effects or something?
Well, yeah, we use the in-ear monitors. Obviously, we've been doing that for years. On the G3 tour, someone sent John Petrucci, or Fractal sent him the Mark III, and I heard this noise coming out of his dressing room. I was like, oh my God, what is that? And he said, check this out. I plugged my guitar and I was like, I've got to get one of these. And it was the Mark III, because I'd used the other Fractals before, but it was that one where you didn't need another amp, didn't need a power amp. So for live, I just used the Fractal and two little tiny atomic cabinets, and they're like 500 watts each. They're tiny, and we do like stadiums with them, and it's blaring out. But we have in-ear monitors, which another thing I just want to tell everyone, when you start getting in playing in clubs and loud noises and that, when we start, I thought I had tinnitus. I would be like every single night, and it wasn't. Or it was, and my ears were getting damaged. I started wearing in-ear monitors. All that went away. You could hear the vocals. The guitar sounds amazing. The band, you know, really like playing in our band. I can actually hear them. So it's really interesting. I think that the fact that you can do that and stop ear damage and all that stuff, and you've got this stuff that doesn't cost a fortune to cart around.
That's awesome. Do we have any more questions?
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
Sure. So this is James.
Hi, I'm James.
Hey, James.
It's nice to meet you. What I want to ask is, I'm wondering, how do you deal with being famous, and what's it like?
So I don't feel like I'm famous at all, because everything's totally normal. But this is going to sound really weird. When you're a musician, there's so many different avenues you can go down. You can be a playing musician, you can be a performer, you can be, there's all different versions of it, you know. The guy that plays on stage is like my avatar. That's not really who I am, you know. It's like I get on stage and he performs. He's totally confident. He doesn't care if he falls over, hits a wrong note, sings the wrong words, which is every single night, and all of that stuff. It doesn't bother me, and I think that and it's a weird way to do it, but I think if I nourish that avatar, that's how I go about it. So I don't really feel like I'm famous. I know the band does great, but no one really recognizes us. I mean, I you know, I walk around like I've got my shorts on, I've got my, you know what I mean? It's not like if you got an entourage and everyone's wearing sunglasses and, you know, bodyguards, Armani suits and all that. It's not like that. You know, we've never really been that at all. So I like it. I like the fact that we can stay normal. We have one dressing room, our band. We've never had, you know, unless it's so tiny and they say, well, you two have got to be in there today or something. But I think it's really important to do that. We have different buses when we tour. That's a different thing, you know, eating, sleeping and whatever. But dressing rooms and just keeping humble, I guess, you know, it never stops being a challenge. It's never like really easy. Like, you know, we've again, you know, we've been having so much fun the last few years playing stadiums and whatever, you know, around the world. It's just doing this. So we're just joyous of it, you know, we're really appreciative of it. And I think that's the way to go. It hasn't really changed us, you know, we're still very much the same. So it depends on who you ask, because I do know some people that they're not like that. and they don't have a happy existence as we do. I mean, all the guys, you know, Joe Elliott can make me laugh till I cry. I mean, honestly, still to this day, and we all have this great kind of camaraderie, and it's a family. You know what I mean? It's really important to be normal. And like I said, there's a lot of people out there who are funny and egotistical or whatever, and for whatever reasons, and it's not. It's all a learning curve, and you just gotta be you.
Thank you.
So Phil, I know you wanted to share something that you're gonna send along to everyone.
Absolutely. So all you guys, we're going to send a signed T-shirt, so some Def Leppard stuff on its way to you guys. So and Yousician, thank you guys. This is amazing. I love this. This was a lot of fun. So yeah, I'm really enjoying it. It's a great idea. It's a great thing to do.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much, Phil, and thank you to Mark and the class. If everyone wants to unmute and say thank you and goodbye to Phil, we really appreciate all of your time. This was really fun.
Thank
I'm
you.
back, by
Have
the
a
way.
good day,
Thank you
Phil.
so
Thanks
much.
a lot for doing
Thank you
this for
so
us,
much,
man.
Phil.
Appreciate it, bro.
So
Really
much.
appreciate it, man.
Yeah, really good.
All right. Thank you so much, Phil.
Pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.